Trigger warning. The following includes rape, abuse, and other sensitive topics. Please watch the video with knowing that.
Hi. Like I said in the beginning of this video, there's going to be a lot of sensitive topics. So please, if you are not comfortable with me discussing that, then go watch something else. My channel is in no way serious whatsoever. I haven't made any serious content. It's always been like that, but this is serious. I'm making a beware video about Mocis the Monica. I'm probably butchering their name, but that's who the beware is going to be about. And this is not scripted whatsoever. I'm going off of a beware and what I've seen. So, without further ado, we can start talking about Mocis. Mocis is a 15-year-old furry who lives, I believe, in Rhode Island. He has a suit that is a monokit named Mocis, and he is selling the suit. Now that doesn't seem like a problem, which it isn't. It isn't to sell a suit, but you see, he's done some pretty disgusting things in that suit, and there's nothing that's being said about it when selling it. And he's also been banned from meetings, and I'm not sure, but I think he's been banned from some cons. I don't know. That's what I've heard. But he's been banned from some meetups in Rhode Island. And I will show the screenshot evidence of all of this.
Alright, so this is Mocis' suit. It's a monokit. By looking at it, I can see that the paws look extremely dirty, and same with the white fur on the head. Now, I'm not trying to be mean or anything or say that it's not clean, but that's what I see. And so the reason why this suit is a problem and why it can't be sold is because there's assumptions that he masturbated with the suit on using his paw, and this can be proven by looking at these screenshots. You can pause if needed.
Okay, so now that you saw the screenshots, so the last screenshot that I showed was actually his response to the beware. By the way, he didn't put any screenshot evidence after that. There was even a conversation that I showed of him talking to a person about it, and he admitted to doing it, and you see why that's wrong. That's gross, that's disgusting, and that's just so unsanitary. And he also mersuited in that suit too, and he's 15. That's so not sanitary, that's not okay. It doesn't matter if you cleaned it or... He mersuited in it. He's 15, and he didn't wash it. He admitted to it. So that's not okay whatsoever. But now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about his meetups. He was banned from a meetup, and I will show it in this one. It's a little bit hard to see, so I'll voice over it. But this is just trigger warning. It's very sensitive, so please read everything at your own risk.
So I kind of met up with my friend from Rhode Island Furs, and me and her were laughing and chilling about around town, but she started talking about boyfriends and sexual things, and I kind of and when we went back to the car, and I kind of went up to her and I kind of shoved my hand down her pants, I felt really guilty of it, and I kind of got perm banned from Rhode Island Furs and nearly had the cops called on me. I actually have been arrested many times, and also she's 18 and doesn't want them to be called because her parents would be mad, and I really regret it, and I just want to leave this life. And then the person asks, how old are you? 14. And this was a while ago, but At the time, he was 14.
Okay. So he just admitted to being arrested multiple times and even being perma-banned from his local meetup area. And what he did was so terrible. It's disgusting. I will never excuse that. That's terrible. And also, the person that he did to was 18. He was 14 at the time. That's illegal. I don't care what you say. It's illegal. And it's gross. It honestly disgusts me that what he did was so wrong. But it gets worse from here. We can finally talk about the victim's stories. Again, trigger warning. This is very serious. This is Harlow's story with Moci. I will show all the screenshots. I won't make any commentary. Pause if needed. But this is all the screenshots relating to Harlow's story. Alright, so this is what I have to say about Harlow's story. And I'm sorry I didn't comment on anything. I want this video to be necessarily very short. But here's what I think. This is disgusting. First of all, Moci manipulated this person. Like, suicide baiting and just lying to someone is just a terrible thing to do. Especially something about that, like, that's so serious. You know, someone telling someone, like, fuck you, even though they're trying to help. That's wrong. Like, don't do that. I'm disappointed in Moci, and I hope this person is getting the help they deserve and does not contact this person, and it's disgusting. That's really all I have to say. But now we can get on to Catnip's story as well. Again, I will not be doing any commentary while looking through the screenshots. I will do my commentary after the screenshots. So just pause if needed and just read everything. I'm literally so tired. This pisses me off. Again, he suicide baited. That's not cool, dude. That is not nice. That's manipulative. And he did a bunch of other nasty things, sexual things, gross, nasty things. And I'm disgusted. I'm truly disgusted of what he's doing. And it gets worse. It gets worse from here. If you think this is bad, oh, it gets worse. So now we're gonna get on to the next story. Alright. So this story is where it gets more in depth of the sexual aspect of it. There was, of course, more like other sexual things in the past stories, but this does have a lot more sexual things in it, so warning on that. Again, I'm just going to be showing the screenshots, and I'll be doing my commentary after it. That's all I'll do. So, yep, here you go. there's a lot to unpack on this one. First of all, the manipulation. That's the big thing surrounding this, is the manipulation. Literally saying things that did happen, saying that it was fake. Like, that's terrible. And then being manipulative, saying, like, give me one more chance, people can change. Well, yeah, people can change, but you aren't showing that. And I'll get to that later. But he really isn't trying. And it just makes me so furious. I am so angry at this person. Like, that's terrible. Like, don't use people, ever. Don't manipulate people. It's disgusting. It's gross. This is disgusting. Sorry for ranting. It just pisses me off. But we're on to our last story. So, before I show the screenshots of the story, keep in mind it has very disgusting topics in it. It honestly made me sick. It's disgusting. So, without hesitating or anything, I'm going to be showing the screenshots and then commenting after it. But again, it's disgusting. This honestly made me so fucking sick. Where do I even start on? Like, where do I even start on? First of all, why would you use someone like that? Why would you rape that person? And keep in mind, this is all when he's underage. I believe he was 15 around this time. That's disgusting. And for the person that had to go through this, just know you are valid. I don't know what pronouns you go by now or what you identify as, but either way, you are completely valid, no matter what. And don't listen to him. What he said was literally transphobic. It's disgusting. That's literally disgusting what he said. And me being a trans person as well, it hurted me to hear that. And I bet it hurt so many others too. It honestly just made me feel so sick. Mostly, you traumatized that person. You hurt them forever. Like, don't you feel any remorse for that? And after all the things you did before, wouldn't you think you'd learn? No. Obviously not. I'm disgusted. Now, before we get to what his response is, I also wanted to add that he broke up with his former girlfriend, I think, a couple days ago. I think they're called Bunnies. I'm not 100% sure, but I wanted to share the screenshots of what Bunnii had to say before they broke up. Okay, so he admitted to mursuiting. I mean, it just disgusts me, honestly. I feel so bad for all these victims. And his response to all of this is even worse. Like, I'm honestly so disappointed. And all the victims, I hope everyone just gets the help they deserve and that they know that they're cared for and loved for. I'm so disgusted, honestly. But I think now we can move on to his response to all of this. And it's so disappointing. How he reacted to all of this was honestly just so terrible. Like, he didn't even apologize. He didn't show any proof of these things happening. or his story, he just made up a bunch of lies. And I will show all the evidence, everything. So again, pause if you need to. This honestly humors me, how he reacted. So he first on, like, don't assume shit. And, like, you know, assuming shit isn't cool. But, you know, he could have maybe stood up for himself and been like, here, look at this. You know, I'm not a bad person. I can change. Yeah, you say that when you literally just broke up with your girlfriend and she came out saying, like, these things about you. What you recently did. You really think you can change? Then show it. Like, show it. It's like, it pisses me off, man. Like, there's other ways you can deal with this. And you're just making it worse. It's almost as if you are begging for attention. It makes me so pissed. And also, what you said was transphobic. I think I believe that the victim rather than you, especially since of all the other things you did and said. And no, it was not consensual. Just stop lying. Stop lying, dude. It's really not cool. You're just making everything worse than it already is. I don't know what you want. I don't know why you're doing this, but, like, stop, please. But we're heading to the end of the video, so I'm just going to be talking about my opinion on this and final thoughts, alright? So, yeah. Alright. Here's my response to this. I'm disgusted. I am generally baffled that this minor did all these things. Like, that's gross. That's disgusting. I'm disappointed in this person, too. Like, that's gross. It really pisses me off. And I feel like he could deal with this situation a lot better. And if he really wanted to show that he wanted to change, he could show it. Like, he definitely can. Obviously, what he did was wrong, and he can never fix that. But he could at least make things better for himself and for others. This is what I would do. I would apologize to all the victims individually and then never talk to them ever again. And then I would probably take a break from the internet for who knows how long and get serious mental help. I don't know what Moci's been through. I don't know if they are getting help already, but they need to talk to someone about this. They need to tell the truth. This is wrong. They need help. This is gross. This is disgusting. Those are my final thoughts of this whole entire situation. There's not a lot to say other than this is gross, this is disgusting, and I hate it. I hate how someone could act like this and think it's okay and think that you changed because you haven't changed and you still aren't showing that you've changed. So, thanks for everybody that watched. I know it's a long video and I'm probably never going to make a video like this ever again, but I appreciate everybody who's watched, and I will link everybody's social media. I will link Mochi's social media so you can block and report him. Do not send him hate. I do not condone hate. If he gets hate, it's not from me, it's from yourself. Do not send him hate. I will also be sending the Beware page, where there will be a lot more information, and probably everything will go into a lot more depth. that's what I will be linking. Now, I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody stays safe during these hard times. And just know that you are important to so many people.